How's it going? So I thought about this AI thing, and I'm telling you, like as soon as I saw ChatGPT, just generally speaking, like this AI chatbot thing, um, I realized like it's just not going to work because the problem. Look, this is Copilot, right? It references sources. Now, some of these sources are credible. So like hbr.org, healthline.com. Okay, one second. Yeah, this is literally a demo of why it's not going to work. Look, this topic here is by adults. Like a child or a person who is low life is not going to probably Google how to form a new habit or how to change my behavior. Concepts like this are too advanced for that person. What they're gonna Google, how to make money online. Boom, instantly. Start a dropshipping business. That's a scam. That doesn't work. Print on demand. This is Kindle, Amazon, books. That's a scam. Make money affiliate marketing. That's a scam, right? You can, but I mean, most of the time you have to become a scammer to do affiliate marketing because most of the time, I already tried it because you can go to ClickBank and then the highest commission links are the scammiest shit you could possibly imagine. Start your own YouTube channel. Your odds of success is slim to none. Create an online course. That's scamming people basically. Publish an ebook, which is the same as this one here. Print on demand. Consider freelancing. So this is pushing you into what do you call it? Fiverr and all that shit. And that's a scam. That's not going to work. Create an app. I mean, what are you, a developer? Look, and what are the sources? No Harvard Business Review, no Healthline, no, nothing. Like, it's just complete blogging bullshit. Right. Because you see, the algorithms are being trained by lowlifes and children. So the end effect is gonna be something like YouTube, where you have a professional financial advisors will be like struggling to get 10,000 subscriptions, and you have a scammy dude promoting scams, pump and dump schemes, selling courses that do not work, having 3 million subscribers. Does that make sense? This will, in the long run, become YouTube. Because, like, the computer does not differentiate. I made a video on this. When you have a YouTube video, well, hold on a second. Look, well, I'm gonna link them. I'm gonna talk about these videos, but let me just talk about it, right? Look, well, this channel is exceptional. This is just exceptional channel. It's like this is like the prodigy of what YouTube should be. He is not only is he funny and entertaining, he is also informative. Like the information he provides is bang on. I'm gonna link in the description below. But look, in here you should have a drop down that says who liked the button, who pressed the like button. Is it a child? Is it an unemployed person? Is it a person with a PhD? Is it a criminal? Do you understand? And then there has to be some form of weight that says that, okay, the content that's being produced, like for example Elon Musk, you will see that predominantly whoever clicks the like on Elon Musk content is usually either with mental disabilities, a child, a teenager, a gullible person, uneducated person, you know, like a child. Well, I already told that, right? And then you'll see who clicks on the dislike button: PhD students, professional financial advisors, people who do due diligence, seasoned investors. So do you understand? The content then, the machine can then differentiate and say, okay, is that content junk content, which is just designed for, I don't even know who is designed it for. It's some kind of entertainment. I don't even know what to call that content, where... Well, hold on a sec. Yeah, so content like this. Look, this guy asks, this guy how do you make a billion, 3 billion in 6 months? And this is what he says.
6 months.
I'd take 100 million that I have and I'd go to a big institution and say, hey, 10x my 100. That'd be a bill. Don't do that. 100%. I'd take the bill and go buy 3 billion. $1 billion for about $3 or $4 billion worth of real estate. We could do 4 billion this year.
Do you understand? Like he just said, oh, I'm gonna take my 100 million. Like, how many people on this planet Earth have 100 million? 0. Okay, fine. He says, I'm gonna take it and then I'm gonna go to some invisible institution who is going to 10x it. So I'm gonna have $1 billion. Now, if you're gonna go to this invisible magical institution that can 10x 100 million in less than 6 months with a 0 probability of losing your money, that means they're investing into something that has like low risk, which is historically has been either S&P, which is maximum 8% annually, which is not which will gonna double your money in 10 years, not 6 months. Another secure one would be the World Fund, which is 7%, so it will take you 12 years to double it. Another secure investment would be bond, which is 5%. You're talking probably 15 years to double your money. None of those. So the only way to is to buy some kind of bullshit, which is like probably pump and dump scheme, right? And he's saying that, oh, it's 100% going to work, 0% risk of failure. So that's a magical institution that doesn't exist. Now, if you're gonna be producing content like this, I already made a video making fun of this. Why don't you just say, I'm gonna go to United Nations and be like, hey, give me a grant for $1 trillion, and they'll give it to me 100%. Like, what do you call this content? Like, what is that? I don't even know how to name this content, right? So, if you look at people who are liking this guy, because this guy, he has a lot of followers, actually. Let me just have a look 1 second. Look, 2.5 million followers. So, 2.5 million people thought that what he's teaching is actually viable. So, when you look at his kind of, we have to differentiate what people are liking and subscribing to these people. Because I don't understand what type of content that is, right? And then algorithm should be able to tell you, okay, are you looking for junk content or are you looking for serious advice that actually is going to work, right? And then you can click a button, serious advice. And then you're gonna get content only from PhD professors, from qualified financial advisors, etc., right? And if you click on the junk content, you get this shit, right? But at the moment, this differentiation does not exist. And the reason for that, it's never going to happen, is because if they were to do this type of differentiation, I think it will just kill YouTube altogether, right? Because imagine you go on some algorithm, you go like, I don't know, let's say you're looking at Mr. Beast, you look at his likes, and you see like 97% of likes coming from 5-year-old kids. Are you really going to watch this if you're a 16-year-old? Let's say you're a 16-year-old and you are slightly not very smart, right? Based on that metric, you're probably not gonna watch this because you're gonna say, oh shit, some kind of bullshit for kids. But right now you're like, oh, that's the same guy, 16-year-old. He's like, oh my god, he has a quadrillion subscribers. Content must be good. I'm gonna go ahead and watch this, right? Because like it's perception. So that's what I'm saying, is that this algorithm, like this is, it's like Tesla, who tried to teach cars how to drive by collecting data on how people drive the car. I mean, it's just not gonna work. Because think about it, what is he trying to do? He's trying to do like this. Let's say we are driving a car and then there is a roadworks up ahead, right? So we're gonna drive around it and we're gonna keep going. So the bot averaged out that on this roadway, we call this the road, everybody who reaches here usually swings like this. Now the road work finishes and the algorithm is probably going to swing anyway, in my opinion. I don't really know how exactly Tesla bot works, but my understanding, if I if he's doing what I think he's doing, that's what's going to happen. It's kind of like he's trying to map, average out behavior of humans on the road and be like, okay, there is a pedestrian up ahead, most people stop. So the robot would be like, okay, 99% people stop, I'm gonna stop as well. But he doesn't understand what he's doing. The machine does not understand what it's doing. That's why it cannot behave in situations where, like, a bus stops and breaks down. Because it happens so rarely that it's not even part of the database, right? So it's sitting there thinking, holy shit, the bus stopped, it's supposed to move, but it's not. What am I supposed to do? Most people, when the bus stops, they sit and wait until it starts moving. So I'm just gonna sit here and wait until it starts moving. And that's what happens. And then you have to manually take the car and drive it away because it doesn't understand that the bus broke. So that shit is gonna happen. But anyway, what I'm trying to tell you fundamentally is, look, they already tried it. Look, they created a bot called Tay Tweets. But listen for it for yourself. It's quite funny.
She would teach herself how to behave by chatting with young users on Twitter. Almost immediately, Microsoft pulled the plug on it, and for the exact reasons that you are thinking.
She started out tweeting about how humans are super, and she's really into the idea of National Puppy Day. And within a few hours, you can see she took on a rather offensive, racist tone, a lot of messages about genocide and the Holocaust.
Yep, that happened in less than 24 hours. Tay went from tweeting, "Hello world," to "Bush did 9/11 and Hitler was right." Meaning she can...
But do you see what I'm saying? Is that because majority of YouTube, majority of the internet is basically like children, unemployed people, and people with questionable cognitive ability. Because educated people don't really have a lot of time to sit and scroll through bazillion YouTube videos, like, comment, subscribe, and watch all of this stuff, and reply to stuff. It's like, dude, it's like we just don't have the time. So, do you understand? So these algorithms are being trained by children and people with questionable cognitive ability. So that's the effect you're gonna get. That's what I'm saying, is that when you look at this, it's like, like I don't like, it's just, I don't see it working. Like, how's it going to work? Right? Because there's no differentiation between quality content and good content. And the companies like Google and whatever who control the internet, their understanding of what is good is what is liked the most. But that shit that is liked the most is controlled by, again, children and people with low cognitive ability. So you're eventually gonna get Mr. Beast again, or some kind of I don't know, some FTX nonsense. You understand? Because gullible people and kids cannot understand how to analyze a balance sheet. They only, oh, this guy is awesome, you know, he makes a lot of movement, and there is like a he plays League of Legends, I'm gonna invest with him. Do you understand? And it's like, and you get this bullshit. Like, it's like, it's. But I already proposed a solution, and the solution is you have to differentiate. You have to create some kind of a demographics that will tell you who is liking the content, who is not. Because, man, I manually do it. I manually block channels and stuff like that. Now, anyway, if you really want to watch some kind of quality content about artificial intelligence, watch this video. And you'll see why artificial intelligence is fundamentally going to fail. And also watch Patrick Boyle video. You will understand basically why it's not going to work. Artificial intelligence, right? And you also can understand that that shit has already been tried many, many times. And this time, it's gonna be no different. Okay? Take care.